This is the foam rolling series number 2. In this series, we're going to focus on our calves, our glutes, and then our posterior backside of the shoulder. For the calves, you can either do both calves at the same time, so I would have both legs on the roller rolling the length of my calf, or I can focus on one leg at a time, which I'm going to do. I'll put one leg on the roller, cross my other leg on top. From here, I'm going to use my hands to lift my hips up a little bit off the ground. And I'm going to roll the full length of my calf all the way from my Achilles tendon by my ankle to just before the back of my knee. I don't want to necessarily roll behind my knee. I'll do 10 rolls on this leg. And then I'm going to do 10 rolls on the other leg. And follow along with me, grab a roller. You can either do 2 legs at the same time. If you do 2 legs at the same time, I recommend doing 20 rolls total. 1 leg at a time, do 10 rolls on each leg. So if you're still foam rolling your calves, go ahead and pause the video here because we're going to move on to the glutes. Next, we're going to foam roll our glutes. So from here, you're going to sit on the roller. There's 2 ways you can do this. If you've not ever done this before or if you're really sore, all you're going to do is pick one cheek to start on. So that means I'm going to tip myself onto my right butt cheek here. And just in this position, I can simply roll that glute muscle, 10 rolls on this side. If I want something a little more intense, again, I'm going to tip to this side, and then I'm going to take that leg and cross it over my other leg and position this free hand here on my shin. So now I'm posted up on my right side, and crossing this leg over has put that glute muscle, it's stretched it out a little bit, so I get a little more exposure to more muscle tissue to foam roll. So I would do 10 rolls on this side, and then let's go ahead and transition to the other side. Again, you're going to sit on the roller. You can either leave your legs uncrossed, which is a little less intense, or go ahead and cross that leg over, grab your shin, and post up on the hand that you're tilted toward. Let's do 10 rolls on this side. Okay, that's about 10 rolls. If you're still foam rolling your glutes, go ahead and pause the video here because we're going to move on to the posterior shoulder. For your posterior shoulder, there's a muscle that runs down the back side of your armpit and into your, a little bit in your upper back. It's not a big surface area that we're rolling, but the way you set up is you're going to lay on your side and you're going to position the back side of your armpit on the foam roller. For some people, they feel it instantly when they lay down in the foam roller, and if that's you, this might actually be the best way to start. It's not to actually roll the muscle, but just to sit here and use your breath to coach your body to relax in this position and let the foam roller work into that tissue, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Otherwise, from here, all I'm going to do on that muscle is almost shimmy, lightly shimmy myself. You'll see how little I'm actually moving on the back side of my armpit. And for me, it's a kind of a hurt so good feeling, which is okay. You can put your hand behind your head. I'm going to do 10 rolls on this side. And then I'm going to flip that foam roller over, lay on my other side. Again, I'm going to find the back side of my armpit and kind of shimmy myself back and forth on the back side of my armpit here to work the posterior shoulder. And again, if the rolling is too intense for you, you can even just sit here and let yourself relax onto that muscle tissue on the back side of your armpit. And after a couple of times of doing that, you should be able to start actually rolling it. So that's foam rolling the posterior shoulder, and that's the end of this series for the foam roller.